Well, good morning. So this is going to be take two of me trying to get this insulation out. After I hurt my hand or my wrist last week, the little strap on, make sure I don't do it again. I'm also changing it, so instead of trying to balancing on these rafters, I got a little bit of wood here that I'm gonna kneel on. I got a pad on my knee, and I've went and I got a rake that hopefully I can reach and pull it towards me and get rid of this edge stuff. Otherwise, we've talked to the roofer, and he's going to take it out for me and bend it for me. So I'm not going to be too fussed if I don't get every bit. But yeah, basically, we're going to get this installation out, save what I can, and then get on to the next job. Well, I've just basically finished, I guess, what, 3/4 of the up here. There's a bit I have to get with the old rake and stuff like that and pull this towards me. But what I've pretty much discovered, I knew there were sections that had black mold on the paper on the back. And then I was looking at, because I couldn't really see much up here. Now I got the light up here, I can see. And it looks like there's little teeny like eating holes where some bugs have eaten through the paper. So I'm like, so at least all of this that's up here, I've decided not to save it. We don't want to, if there is something in here, it's probably, 50 years old or 60 years old, whenever they put this in, this insulation. But it's like, I don't want to be moving bugs around the house in case there is something up here. I really don't think so, but to save a few $100, it's not really worth it. So anyways, I'm basically gonna just finish up here, getting rid of this. I'm gonna maybe vacuum it all, clean it up a bit. There's a little section of about this much that I can't reach on the edges that the roofer is gonna help me with, which is fine, which is great. And then we should be ready to go. And then when he gets here, I'll be insulating and the far edges for the two sides. So anyways, let's finish this up. And then we've got to go one section, which is probably about half the size of this. So about this here at the very far other side of the house. So on the, over there, basically past the pigeonry and past the hallway. and that's one of the big bedrooms the other side. So anyways, it's good finishing this up. All right, let's do this last section of insulation in here, and hopefully we can wrap this up today. I've noticed that there's also insulation, little bugs have been eating through it or something's been eating through it, so we're just gonna bin it all. Forget about saving money, it's not worth it. So let's just put it in some bags. Well, there we go. Now I have all the insulation out over here. You can see most of it's out from all the edges, a little bit of scraps here and there, but not worrying about that. It's weird how they do it here. They have the wood held up by wires from the main beams, and then there's these tiles, these kind of thick bricks. Not that thick, I guess they're like half an inch to an inch sort of in size. And they're all stuck together. Anyways, we're done there. Oh, we're just starting to get a huge thunderstorm. I don't know if you can hear that. And I'm starting to see little drips coming in. There's a drip up there. There's a drip down there. So some drips in the back there. It's a good time to get a new roof, I'd say. So anyways, let's get on to the next thing. Well, I'm upstairs in the pigeonry, and what I've got to do, I've finished taking the insulation out and kind of prepping everything for them to take the roof off for the rest of the attic. Now I'm going to do, because we've been doing this tomorrow morning, I think, is I've got to clear all the little knickknacks and things that were in here that I've kind of left. So there's like an old lamp that used to hang from the ceiling. There's a basket, which I think used to hold the birds. I think there's like some slippers and shoes in here, and an old top hat and a book. And so what I'm going to try to do is bring it all down and clear it out so that when they, because they're going to drop tiles and stuff like that. So I don't want to damage it any more than everything already is, which it is quite damaged in here. But anyways, let's get to it, take stuff out and see what we got at the end of it. Let's see if I can pick some of this lamp out of here. Got some little mini stools or something. Some sort of sack. This thing, some sort of little art thing. There's a box of rollers or something. I wondered this before. Weird. Oops, and then under the camera here, a little umbrella. Cute. Some sort of cardboard, bit of wood. Some sort of weird box, maybe held birds in it. I don't know, I don't think so, but bring her down. Some little shoes. This basket, which I guess held birds. Don't lose any value in any of this, but there we go. This door. Try to put that back on eventually. What's this? Ooh. That's a big old piece of glass. I'm guessing it would have gone on there. I don't know. See if I can get it down without breaking it. Ah, these I was actually looking for when I was going to repair the stairwell. So that's kind of the thing that goes around it, and there's one at the end, so that's fantastic. It's probably really hard to find the exact one, so it's a super good find. Got some picture frames over here. They're empty, I think. They don't look terribly old. Get those down later. So sad that this glass broke. This would have been quite the lovely little chandelier, I think. But maybe we can save the metal. Alright, little strange stand thing. here's what's left of the light. Pretty badly beaten up. I don't know. Still magically have one little thing on the end. Sconce. Ugh, would have been nice. But I think we'll fix it. We'll be able to fix it with something. Get back up in here. All right. See if I can see a date on this. Already 13th of June, 1972. There you go. 1972 is this paper. That's older than me. Anything else in here? I can't see anything else, so I'm going to start bringing things down the stair, this little ladder here now, with this hole, and see if I can clear it out.